Right, let's get this show on the road, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And welcome to the Slovakia vs England preview show. And it's live on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook and other social sites. Get your questions in for the panel, or if you're on TikTok, I'll keep bouncing between other bits and bobs. In today's podcast, we'll be talking about the post-match Slovenia, pre-match Slovakia, the latest Bradford City news, score predictions, and what's on your plate. And today, as it stands, I should be joined by DJ Lee, who should be back and recovered, and also Haru.
Yes, I'm alive.
Yes, I'm here as well.
Happy days. So, lads, what was your thoughts on the Slovenia game?
Do you really want to?
Yeah, I really want it. Got 48 minutes.
Absolutely dreadful. I just
think
that he's missing a trick somewhere with these players. I can't understand. It's a bit like Alexander last year when he first came in. I don't understand his team selections. Foden. You know, it's just not right. He needs some pace. It's obvious to everybody who watches football what's missing. We're not getting up. We're not pressing. We're not doing anything. We get a goal and call it a draw. No. Park the bus. Not football for me, that.
And yourself, Haru?
absolutely shocking. Like what I said last time when it was like, what was it, Denmark? It's Southgate itself, because he's not picking the right players for the job. He's consistently leaving he left Foden out for Slovenia game, didn't he? I'm pretty sure.
No, Alexander left out.
Foden, obviously, there was news about him saying that he's going back to England for the birth of his wife and for the birth of his child.
I hope it wasn't the birth of his wife.
Her child.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's just, I think in Southgate, it's just consistently picking up the wrong players. It's like what Lee said. I agree with Lee. It's like when Alexander came last year. It was weird picking of the starting 11, and it's no football for me, because I've watched football since I was, 4? And I understand good football, and that was not good football that we showed.
And Miss Diane?
Well, the match on Tuesday night. I had it on in background. It was boring again.
Terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was shite. I was bored. I could have quite happily fallen asleep again. That's how bad it is.
I think I did as well. I was just like...
No, I could have fallen asleep. I was just like, oh, there's a football match.
Sorry, but I don't understand.
Yeah, sorry, that was my Apple Watch not understanding. But hey ho, you never know.
Right. And also, Georgia's there. Get well soon, Georgia. Right, so now we go on to the pre-match Slovakia game. And Diane, I need your help on this one, because I've got no idea who the referee is. So I can't go through the fantastic part, the referee part. So if you could, hopefully someone find me the referee. So England, Slovakia. 5 o'clock kickoff, and that's live on the BBC. And Slovakia, they won the last couple of games they've played. They won 4-0 against San Marino. They've won 4-0 against Wales. They won against Belgium 1-0. They lost against Ukraine, and they drew against Romania. Bradford, England were 3-0 against Bosnia and Herzegovina. We lost against Iceland 1-0. Serbia won 1-0. Denmark we drew 1-1, and Slovakia we drew 0-0. So, looking at some stats. So, England haven't scored in 2 home games, and Slovenia of Slovakia.
I've got it. I found it. Referee.
Oh, bless you.
Do you want me to tell you? I'll try to pronounce it. Let me go back. It's Umut Mela from Turkey.
Umut Mela from Turkey.
Yeah. UMUTMELER.
Umut. Yeah. Wow.
Flipping heck, I come in useful.
And
Always.
if you could do me a favour.
What do you want me to do now?
I think, hold on. Oh my god, I'm not even pronouncing that name. Cheers Bubbles for sending me this. Bear with me for 2 seconds. I know this podcast is normally excellent on its stuff, so I'll just have to quickly put this guy in my Google referee stats. A referee, is it? Oh no, he's there. So, Umut Mela. Ooh, pronounced the name right, that'll do. Referee. Bugger, come on. Referee. Here we go. Stats. So, he's from Turkey. He's had 2 appearances in the Euros already. He's dished out 10 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 1 penalty. In the UEFA Champions League, he's had 3 appearances, 15 yellow cards, no second yellows, 1 red card, 3 penalties. In the UEFA Europa League, he's had 2 appearances, 4 second yellows, no second yellows, 1 red, no penalties. In the Europa Conference League, he's had 1 appearance, 10 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 1 penalty. In the UEFA Europa League qualifier, he's had 1 appearance, 9 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 1 penalty. In the Super League, he's had 18 appearances, dished out 93 yellow cards, 4 second yellows, 4 reds, 6 penalties. In the Saudi Pro League, he's had 1 appearance, 4 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, no reds, 1 penalty. Altogether, he's had 28 appearances, dished out 145 yellow cards, 6 second yellows, 6 reds, and 13 penalties. So I think there may be a few bookings tomorrow and a couple of sending offs. So, looking at the injuries, Luke Shaw is a hamstring injury, / he might be back in training sooner. So, starting with Diane, and I just forgot Hi Rob is joined as well. Diane, just going across. Would you stick with the same team? Would you change it about? What would you do?
I'd probably change it. He needs to change it. He needs to do something. He needs to get him a kick up their arse. What did I say Tuesday? They should play for pride. Not because they play so much and think they deserve to be playing for England. They need to play for the shirt. And I think he needs to put Cole Palmer on sooner rather than later. The young lad that came on
Manu.
Yeah, he played brilliantly. You can tell I spoke to my dad, can't you?
Apparently.
Yeah, you can tell I've been speaking to Daddy, can't you, about this?
Well, your dad's not wrong.
No, my dad's not wrong. He needs to just change his players around. But you never know what he's going to do. He needs somebody who's going to score goals for us and everything. I know we've got Kane, but you just need somebody else up there with him. Get Foden off the pitch and put somebody else on.
Well, he's back.
And what about yourself, Lee?
Well, Foden's back with England now, isn't he? I think he should be back. Is it today? He goes back or tomorrow? Tomorrow, yeah. So probably looking like he's going to play. But personally, needs to find a place for Palmer for sure. Up that left-hand side, he made a complete difference up that side. We had some go forward. Manu in midfield definitely needs to start if that's the thing. And here's one outside the box. I would put Trent Alexander at right back and move Walker over to left back because we looked more balanced when he did that in that last game. I know we didn't have enough of a time to see it, fully, because by the time it made the changes, game had kind of gone, hadn't it? So if we start with that, maybe, he might get a goal and be at a park bus again. I hope not. The thing is, this is knockouts. This is proper football. If we get beat in this, we're lost. If it's a draw, it's penalties, isn't it?
Yeah, because knockout rounds, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about yourself, Haru?
They need to shine.
Haru?
I completely agree with Diane and Lee. We need to make some changes around. Gareth Southgate needs to make some changes. Like what Lee said, we should put Trent back into the right back position and move Walker to the left back. Because especially with Luke Shaw's, if he's not ready for Sunday, if he's not ready to play on Sunday, we've got Kyle Walker who could play left back for Luke Shaw. Because I've seen Kyle Walker's stats, he can play left back and right back. But yeah, he just needs to put Cole Palmer on. Like, I don't want to give no disrespect to Manu, but he is an exceptional player for Man United. I do see him having a really big future. But two amazing goals, just for Man United is not enough to make it to the England squad. In my opinion, I think he should have put Manu on, and he should put someone else on, like Cole Palmer in the midfield to replace Manu. And Kane, he needs to. If we have a double up with Kane, so like Ollie Watkins, for example, I think we'd have a good, strong
or Ivan Toney
to play and hopefully win against Slovakia. Because it's like what Lee said: if we lose this game, that's it. We're out of the Euros completely.
And Robert?
I'd like to see Palmer more, don't get me wrong. I think everybody would. I think if you shove Walker in right mid or left mid, he'll fit anywhere, especially with his pace. But yeah, I'll take a left back, like Lee said. Trent right back 100%. I don't think he opens the midfielders as much as possible. I'd like to see Bellingham more central as well. He played out more left on Tuesday. Keep Kane in the exact same spot. He's always there when you need him, basically. He might not put him away half the time, but at least he's there. I'll take Saka off as well. I don't think he's really done much personally for me.
Okay. I agree with you all on this one. There needs to be changes. Probably Palmer and Gordon should start. So
Gordon, there's another one, yeah.
Yeah, fell off his bike, didn't he, apparently?
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot to put his stabilisers on. So, starting from Diane, because we get rid of all the boring parts, because I know everyone's really here for Bradford City stuff. So, score predictions, Diane.
Sorry, I can't even hit my bloody button right now. Sorry, I'm in the kitchen. I've no idea. I'm going to say 1-1 go to penalties.
Okay, are we going to win on penalties?
Probably not, because you know what we're like when we take penalties, we always lose.
Southgate won't be taking one, that's for sure.
Well, he might tell them how to do it, how not to do it, but then again, might show them how to do it, and then we won't win.
I'll take a 1-0 all day. I don't like being negative about teams I'm following, so I just think 1-0. I can't see us getting any more.
Same with Lee, I'd say 1-0 or 1-1 goes to penalties, and hopefully win on penalties with the 1 point over Slovakia.
And Robbie.
I'm going to say 2-1. I think backline's a bit meh. I don't support it as much. Yeah, I think we'll concede one. I think pressure will get to us at the start. I think we'll go 1-0 down, but I think we'll turn it around a bit.
We've looked fragile all
yeah, especially with Luke Shaw being injured and stuff like that. Like, we haven't got even Calvin Phillips, like Southgate said.
We're sure. Are we really expecting him to come back off? How many months has he been out? And play in a high-pressure game?
I think he relied on Luke Shaw.
The game after this, if we do manage to get through...
I still won't risk it, though, because he won't be match fit.
Well, we're going to be playing somebody like Portugal or someone? No.
Yeah, Netherlands, something like
that. I don't think we can expect him to come back at a game like that.
Yeah, I'd take a 2-1, though, but I think we'll be nervous.
Yeah, I think they will.
I think we're going to win 1-0. Right, now we've got the boring part out of the way. Let's start off with base Bradford City news, basically anything Bradford City related. we are live on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and other social sites. So TikTok and stuff, if you want to get your score predictions in, and YouTube also get your score predictions in, ask questions to the panel, and I'll try my best to read them out. Right, so the latest Bradford City news. Shall we start off with the new kit?
Why not?
What's everyone's thoughts on the new kit? And we'll start off with Diane and work our way across again.
I love it, but I want the goalie shirts now. They need to release the goalie shirts. Definitely before I go buy a shirt, but I absolutely love the claret and amber stripes. It's better than last season's rugby shirt.
Okay, and Lee?
50-50 for me. I love the front. The back, we're not Wolverhampton Wanderers or Oxford, are we? You know, they could have done something a little bit more on the back than bright amber. It's just...
There's a rule, Lee, where I think it has to be plain now.
Yeah, you could go half like they've done in past and have the numbers.
No, they can't. It has to be plain.
Really?
Yeah, it's for...
I missed that then.
If my memory serves me correctly, I think it's for like people who...
Somebody wants to give the head a wobble.
Yeah, eyesight issues and all that lot, and other bits and bobs.
I've got eyesight issues.
You mean people that are like colourblind and stuff like that? And
Yeah,
not like
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but no. Just no.
So
Didn't do it for me.
So before we go to Haru, we've had a TikTok coming from Robert. He's saying the new shoot is beaut. Haru?
Brilliant.
Yeah, right.
The shirt, I can completely agree with Diana. I love the claret and amber stripes. I love the shirt, and I will be unforgettable for this season.
And yourself, Robbie?
Wow, like there's nothing else to say. I like the black to it as well. I think it was a bit of respect, obviously, for the 56. I do agree with Lee as well. I think the back is a little bit too open. It would be nice to see, I don't know, like the initials of BCAFC at bottom, like we did.
It might have looked better if they'd left it claret or something like that instead.
Yeah,
of number.
I think for me, I'll probably get a name and a number to support someone next year. I think just to make it a little bit better. But yeah, I love it. Can't complain. And it would be nice with a collar again, which we haven't.
I agree totally. Collar for me.
And then moving on to the fixtures, we're gonna get the boring fixtures out of the way. Start off with the Mickey Mouse Trophy, the EFL Trophy.
Oh.
So in our group we've got Rotherham, Mansfield, and Newcastle under 21s. What's people's thoughts on that? Start off with Diana and work our way across.
I think it's a good group, and I say I wanted Newcastle or something.
Yeah, you did last.
Yeah, I did say that I fancied Newcastle because I can wind my nephew up because he's a Newcastle fan and he's making poor Archie. Well, put it this way, he's a Newcastle fan, Archie's mum's a Leeds fan, and that kid is going to become a Bradford fan. Great Auntie Diane's got to get him the kit, but the poor kid has been given bloody Newcastle and Leeds. But
Yeah,
I
but-
Don't swear. Whoa, calm down.
I want to wind him up, so hey.
No, the L word, you know, it's just like
And then
making sign of a cross here, get back.
you've got Miss Georgia who wants to speak.
Hiya. Ignore me, I might sound a bit nasally.
Cut out we all.
I think I like the group, and I'm back to the shirt. I quite like the shirt as well.
Okay. And Lee, what about yourself on the draw?
I think it's a good group. I think it's one that we can win. We've shown against under 21 sides before that we can do quite well. So yeah, bring it on.
Okay. And Haru?
Yeah, it's a good group. I like the group, and like Diane said, I've got 3 mates that support Newcastle. They gave me a lot of grief when Liverpool versus Newcastle, because I'm also a Liverpool fan. They also gave me a lot of grief for that, so I'd love to see Newcastle but BT come on in this trophy.
And last but not least, Robbie.
There's never a good group, never a bad group. It's money at the end of the day. I think Graham can get extra players in, rotate it around, see what he can do. I think it'll give him a break from the league. But yeah, it is money at the end of the day. I'm happy with it.
And it gives them a chance to blood a few players, maybe, that's coming through,
100%.
like, what they call him, Ibbotson or whatever, striker.
Harry Ibbotson. Ibbotson.
That's how I see the coach. I just see it as like a rotating, like something new out of the league. If it don't work, then at least you know where you go by then.
I'd love to see Sam Walker.
You might not otherwise see.
Who'd love to see Sam Walker do something?
I'd love to see Sam Walker do something because he's no longer cup tied with Charlton now, is he?
No, thank God for that.
So,
They can just put Sam Walker in the goal anytime for me.
So coming now into the last 28 minutes. So the next one is Bradford City have been drawn against Grimsby. In August.
Yeah, Grimsby.
We're playing them twice in August. So Diane, what's your thoughts on Grimsby?
Well, it's a day out for people. It's a night out for some people that'll be able to go. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go. We're working. I'm not
night out in Grimsby.
Night out in Grimsby watching footy. Yeah, it'll be it.
I'm sinking a fish.
No. I know. Well, that sounded so bad.
It were meant to.
God, I've missed these podcasts. I don't know. I wish we'd have got a better draw, but then again, we'll know how they play when we play them in Cup, and then when we play them in League. You never know what's going to happen in Cup at all. But don't forget, we did get drawn away in the first 2 rounds last season as well. So it's one of them. It's a 50-50 or catch-22.
What about yourself, Lee?
Well, it'd be a chance to get to have a look at this new stand that they've built there, won't it? And it's a day out. We'll get, as usual, box of fish.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be on Sky Sports Plus as well, Lee.
It is. I read that earlier.
Yeah. iFollow's now being discontinued in the UK, so it'll be on Sky Sports Plus.
Not on my dodgy stick.
Well, hey, that'll do me fine, because I won't be going.
And Haru?
I think last season when we had Grimsby, it was a draw, wasn't it? When we had them last season in the cup game. I actually didn't manage to get there because I had some stuff to do still in Bradford, so I didn't manage to go there. But it'd be a good day out, to be honest, to go to Grimsby and watch the game, like what Lee said, to see the new stand. Just be a great day out.
Last season we had Accrington, Stanley and Wrexham before we got Middlesbrough. So before you're on about.
I'm on about when we tied to them 1-1 away.
When was that in a cup competition?
I'm pretty sure it was either a cup competition or it was league, so I can't remember which.
It might have been league, because we never played Grimsby in a cup competition.
Oh, did we not?
Well, we did.
Yeah, but I didn't go to I don't think we went to.
We played them in JPT. Yeah.
Well, back in the day, my record for Grimsby is back to Bradford in 38 minutes. Wouldn't have forced 9-11 at the time, but, just saying.
And yourself, Robert?
I'm just going to wait on round 2. I think it's an easy 3 points.
I do.
To be honest, I don't think I'll be going to it. I'll probably go to the league game, away game. But, don't advertise me. It's a shit hole anyway, Grimsby.
Now, moving on to everyone's favourite feature. The fixture list for EFL season. So, just a couple what stand out. In August, Saturday 10th, we play MK Dons away. That is on Sky Sports Plus. Then we have got Boxing Day. We've got Port Vale at home. Barrow the New Year's Day. And then we'll finish the Saturday the 3rd of May, Fleetwood Town at home.
Is the Barrow away, sorry?
Barrow is away, yes.
Yeah.
New Year's Day.
It's not bad.
So, Diane, I know you've been looking out for a particular fixture.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So where's that particular game? Carlisle
7th of
away.
September.
I know what Carlisle away.
Carlisle away is Saturday the 18th of January.
Right, I'm getting my tickets for that ASAP when it will get to me.
No, the one that I'm on about is 7th of September at home. Hello, Harry Lewis. Hello, Sam Walker.
If he plays.
And there's Diane
He
Manning
will
with the
be
number
playing. Do not wind me up.
It was sent out in January, man.
No.
Yeah, let's get loaned out or something in
Right,
January.
I can't wait now for this season.
Stop winding me up. I've been looking forward to this fixture list release.
And apart from perving over Sam Walker and Jamie Walker, not Jamie Walker, the ex-goalkeeper,
Harry.
Harry, I just went blank.
Or Harold, the
You got
friend.
are you looking at any other games? What's catch your eye, Diane?
Barrow away on 1st of January, Chesterfield away, but Donny the away game of the season, that's caught my eye. Bromley, when we play Bromley on 24th of August, because that'll be nice for Bromley to come up and see a decent ground. Not because their grounds are probably a bit shit because they're coming up from non-league, but you know what I mean. So see a decent crowd, see a decent ground. So I'm just looking forward to the season starting now. I just can't wait for Saturday for pre-season to start.
I think we're all in total agreement with that.
Sorry, we've had a TikTok come in from Samuel B on TikTok, and this is for you, Diane. It's saying, keep your eyes in the back of your head, Diane.
Oh.
Don't know
Keep
what that
eyes in the
means.
back of my head.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
You've got a stalker.
Oh, no, I think keep my eyes in back. Anybody know what that means, please?
Well, usually eyes in back of your head means watch your back, but never mind.
God knows what that means, but hey, eyes in back of my head, I'll be fine.
Georgia?
Sorry about that. I went because my mum rang me. I'm looking forward to the full season, but I've asked little man actually because I asked his opinion. I asked him what game does he really, really want to do and what he's looking forward to this season coming, and he's automatically said Doncaster.
Well, Doncaster is a good game.
So
He did it like last season. They won away, and he loved that.
So just quickly going back to Diane, is Samuel's replied, perving on Lewis and Walker. That's what he says.
Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, I can't help it. Somebody's got to curb on him.
So
You want to bother some binoculars?
No, I won't need binoculars. Don't you worry about that. I'll be able to see them both.
bubbles.
When we see Carlisle, we'll see Diane running on the pitch to go home carry Lewis.
So before we have to get a mop out for Diane, is any more games you're looking out for?
But
I know he wants to do. He's really attempting to do a lot more of away ones best he can this time round. He's already told me he wants to do the MK Dons one, so I went fine. I'm more concerned about my bank account. He's going to be crying.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive, MK Dons. I'm taking a friend down, but by all accounts, tickets are expensive. Last time I looked, I think someone posted out on something on TikTok, it's £27 for an adult.
that's why I'm not doing MK Dons at all, because obviously being on my own and everything, I've got stuff to pay out. But that's why I'm not doing MK Dons. But I wanted to do a few local matches, like the away matches again and things like that, which is cheaper.
Hopefully my back holds up this time.
Yes.
Lee, what about yourself? Any games?
I'm looking forward to all of them, like Diane said. I just want the season to start and let's get underway. An interesting thing I saw today were the results of this supercomputer that they're talking about. We haven't even finished recruiting yet, and it's already got us 80 points, just missing out on automatic promotion. I mean, how does that work if we don't know, he's on about getting 3 players, 2 might be loans, there might be world beaters, we don't know.
Yeah.
And we don't know who he's going to pull. If he pulls in
It's not Billy Sharp.
another Meredith at left back to complement Halliday on right, you know, that's going to shore up that defence now, ending it, because he could defend and attack.
What about yourself, Haru? Any games that go wow at you?
Doncaster for definite, because I've got some mates that live in Doncaster who say Doncaster's better than Bradford, but I'm like, alright, whatever. But, yeah, like what Diane said, Carlisle, I'm excited for Carlisle because it's just Carlisle, isn't it? It's just like, revenge for last season. But Fleetwood Town is an interesting one because I've got some mates who do support Fleetwood Town because now they've been relegated to League 2 and they say that, they're going to smash Bradford. I'm like, right, we'll see about that. So I'm excited from basically. I just want the whole season to start. Whatever game it is, I'll just enjoy it.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Robbie.
MK Don's first game. I think it's a really tough game for us.
This.
They've got Issa, Dan Kemp now, Jack Tucker, Chancey Cross. They got.
He's gone somewhere else, Dan Kemp.
Has he gone
I was
somewhere
going to
else?
say Dan Kemp's gone.
I thought
Yeah,
he
he's
stayed.
gone, Dan Kemp. Can't remember where to. Is it Stevenage or something? Stevenage?
Do you want me to have a look?
I thought he
Yeah,
stayed.
get your head out.
Anyway, it is still a decent team, and I think that's probably they're going to be one of the top 4 again. I think
So,
first game to see how we do.
there's a couple of games
He's
where I'm
gone to
looking at.
Stevenage.
Stevenage.
Yeah, just seeing. My bad. I thought
A
he stayed.
couple of games I'm looking
Same
out
me
for.
looking.
I'm excited to is MK Dons on obviously the first game. Markham, Derek Adams at Markham now again.
He'll be gone by then. It's 3 months over.
Yeah. And then Fleetwood away on the 9th of November. And Bromley. I'd like to go to Bromley.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we've got a home game. I think the last games of the season though from Notts County, Chesterfield, Doncaster and Fleetwood hopefully be promoted by them, but you never know. It's going to be tight up there.
Well, they've got that supercomputer's got Cheltenham in promotion places automatically.
Cheltenham's a nice ground. According to my dad, they've got a nice boardroom. It's really oak. Because obviously I've been to Cheltenham. But if I went down to Cheltenham on 22nd of October, I'd use Paul hotel rates for holidaying.
Got family in Cheltenham.
That's Cheltenham is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
22nd of October. I could pretend I were going down for work, you see. Could try getting to send me down to work, for work. But I don't think that would work.
So I've got Markham off work and I've got Cheltenham off work Tuesday nights. So, does anybody want to chat about anything, vent about anything, chat about anything, Diane?
When's goalkeeper coming out?
Shut what? Stop taking me out my goalkeepers. I just need the goalie kit. Definitely need the goalie kit. No, not really, but we haven't touched on the fans forum, which I thought was very informative on Tuesday night.
England game,
They answered the questions, I think, perfectly. But some of it might have been bullshit, but you never know. But I thought it was good, informative on Tuesday night fans forum.
Because obviously I went with Diane, but she didn't tag me in on Facebook, so I've now blocked her on all social sites.
Sorry, I did apologise.
So where I was sat, obviously I were near Diane, but where I was sat there were a few older people, shall we say? And I think one of the questions got asked, and I can't remember what got asked, but they were bitching. I'll put it as is. They were bitching and moaning about how much stupid question to ask and all that lot. George, have you anything you want to chat about, vent about, shout about?
Just on behalf of my brother, he just wants the goalkeeper kits out too. He's wanting goalkeeper ones because he has a thing for Sam Walker as well.
Okay.
I have tweeted the Bantams and asked them when they're bringing it out, actually.
Well, you'll be able to tell Jake when you ring when he's at home.
I will do.
Steve Mundy, MK Dons isn't that live on Sky because my mate was going to go to it. Yeah, Steve, by all accounts the game is live on Sky.
Sky Sports
Sky
Football.
Plus, sorry, I need to say the Sky Plus part.
No, it's on Sky Sports Football and main event, that's.
Is it?
So is that normal Sky as well?
It's on normal Sky, is ours.
Yeah, it's on normal. We've got because I looked at fixtures yesterday myself, and it's on main event or football.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, my bad.
Amazing.
I do apologise. It's on
It's alright,
Sky
we'll
Sports
let you
Football.
off.
For
Lee,
once, I've got a vent, yeah. I want to know why we're not getting told a lot about, one issue for me is Poynton and Walker. I wish I had the re-signing contract thing. We're not getting any information other than, Rupp wants to buy the stadium and Rupp wants to do this and all. And I hope he does. But
Bobby changed his agent during the season.
he did. I read it in Telegraph and Argus. It didn't come from Valley Parade.
Yeah,
And
no, he
it's
changed
like-
it. He changed his agent middle of season. We were talking on Tuesday before the fans forum with David Sharp and Bobby's Agent.
I know, but my point
Yeah, I've
is
seen that all over.
not letting us know things like they used to do.
So Lee, with the fans forum, obviously apart from Roop saying yeah every 2 minutes,
Well, I believe it when I see it with that one, but yeah.
he was actually chatting about, he's in discussions with Gibbs, Jordan
Yeah.
Gibbs.
Been talking to him for a couple of months, apparently.
Not Jordan Gibbs.
No.
What's his name?
Gibb.
Gordon Gibb.
Gordon Gibbs.
Gordon Gibb,
Gordon
that's
Gibbs
him, yeah.
about the buying of the ground.
Well, it's his pension fund, isn't it,
Yeah.
that owns the ground.
But if he does buy the ground, it'll make fans quite a lot happy, because I think I listened to, is it the West Yorkshire Football podcast?
I listened to it on BBC, and he actually said that if a buyer at some point, even though he's got no plans to sell the club, is found, the ground can be sold with his shares. So it will always be owned by Bradford City. It won't become another pension fund, because he says that's just too complicated. So
With it though, Lee, I think it would make people happy.
for sure it would.
If you look, it'd be buzzing it.
And it'd make them even happier if we have our own training group place as well.
But Lee, I know you've been round for a while, shall we say?
Thousands of years, mate. Old as
thousands of years. You like the dinosaur group. But, like under Law and the other guy, Jordan Rhodes, and then there was.
Well, Rhodes were in with him with Lorne, so
the Premier League year one. I can't remember who were the owner then, Lee? The Premier League.
No, it's always been owned by Gibb.
No, Richmond were the chairman when we were in Premier League.
That's it. So Richmond, I mean, Rhodes and Law. If you think about it, we've had 3 chairmans. And
Well, it were Rhodes and Gibb that owned it when we went bust.
Yeah.
And
they've not been able to get the training.
Gibb wouldn't talk to them because he fell out with Rhodes.
Does anybody know why
Rhodes and Gibb fell? Well, it were over how we went bust. Gibb didn't want any further part. He didn't want to continue, so he left. He bought the ground and he took it and turned it into his pension fund. And Rhodes and he never spoke for years. Probably still don't.
So if they do buy the ground,
Lorne came in
and
put his money where his mouth is, and now you can say what you want about Lorne, Mark Lorne, but I've known him since we were kids. He is a Bradford City fan, first and foremost. Never about anything else for Mark Lorne. I know he's been called on a lot of things, but he's a Bradford City fan through and through, bleeds claret and amber. And he put his money where his mouth is. He's got his enemies like most people have, but no, fair dues to him. My cousin's his best mate as well. He's no friend of mine, though, Mark Lorne, but that's by the by. We all have our own friends, don't we?
So, Haru.
That's what happened. And that's why it became a pension fund for Gordon Gibb. And he wouldn't talk to anybody while Rhodes were there. So now he is.
So, Haru, anything you want to chat about, vent about, shout about?
Basically, is it true that there's been rumours that Morecambe FC has been might close down? Because I think it's the owner that won't pay the staff or the players correctly. I remember seeing it about on the news before. Morecambe FC might be shutting down.
So Morecambe apparently up shit creek without a paddle.
Yeah, I think
they've not been paying the staff.
No.
The owner owns quite a bit of some money.
I'm surprised Fury hopped in with that, to be honest.
Well, he has, hasn't he? He's put
I know he's got his own gym and everything, but at least a couple of shares in it. I'm surprised he hasn't done that. Especially with his kid's future and whatever.
Mm.
But anyhow.
Yeah, but that's it basically, because there's a lot of it, obviously.
Probably too busy paying off Derek Adams after 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, he's back again, isn't he, for his 3 month holiday?
Because he hasn't been playing the players correctly. And now I think it's the EFL. They've said that he can't sign or buy any more players unless the EFL does a background check, like a real deep background check, and see if they can actually afford it. Because apparently they've been cooking the books as well, like Juventus has for years. They've been cooking the books or something like that.
I'd hate to see it, but Morecambe could go completely out of business.
Yeah, shut down the no more club.
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, like listening, because I listen to TalkSport at work. I have my headphone in and listen to TalkSport, and they had the owner on a while back ago on Morecambe. And he's active looking to sell the club, but he's pumped a load of money in. So it wouldn't surprise me at some point this season, Morecambe, I think Haru might be right, they might go under. Or they might just get a load of points deducted and get relegated.
Yeah, because what I'm saying, if Morecambe gets closed down within this season, for example, if they go under and they have to close the whole club down, and loads of football players will be out of job, loads of staff would be out of job, what would that mean for other teams who are going to be playing against Morecambe? Like, I know we are going to be playing Morecambe. What would happen if Morecambe do go under and they have to shut down the whole football club for a couple of years? What would happen to the league?
Well, it depends on the league. They'd just take them out. They'd expunge their records, and we'd all get 3 points added, or 6 points if you've only played them. If you've not played them yet. Depends. If they start the season and play some games, if they don't, it'll just happen automatically, and they might promote someone. I don't know.
Do you remember what happened with Bury, Haru?
Pardon?
Bury, or Bury. Bury. That's how you pronounce it.
I think so.
So Bury basically went under. Yeah. I think there were, I can't remember if they were League 1 or a League 2 team. And then the EFL basically messed around with the league table, so that's why I think 4 go up from League 2 now because of Bury. They need to fill basically the slotting. So if Morecambe go under, I don't know, it'd be up to EFL.
I think Bradford get one more chance.
Yeah. And then same with Southend as well. I've been reading bad things about them on social media with basically they might be going under, so I hope they don't go under. So we've got 7 a bit minutes left, so Robbie, you want to vent about anything?
I'll chat about Cookie, how good he looks. He looks very slim and up to date and ready for it.
I saw him today.
Last pre-season, I think he's looking very well.
He's looking ready for it as well. He's
definitely looking fit.
Have you seen Kavanaugh recently? He's still in Dubai as well.
No, he's back now. He were back training.
He was back on Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
Rant about I am a bit of a cheapskate, but the season ticket holders, the cards have gone up to £10 instead of £5 last year.
Yeah,
and you can't collect them. It's got to be posted.
The rumours of apparently that might be the last time they might be doing them. I don't know how true it is, but it were just whispers I heard at the fan forum.
I have added my season ticket card there to my cards on my phone, which you can do, which is pretty helpful though.
Also, there's a new website out as well. I think people are getting confused. They're trying to put their old details in. It's like buying a new product. You have to create a new account. So if anyone is struggling with that, I'll try to help you. But you have to create a new account. It's like buying a new product. You have to create a new account. Right. Last 6 minutes or so. What's on your plate? So, Diane, what have you had for your tea?
I've had chicken breast, and then I just did some peas with it because I couldn't bother to do all else.
Bubbles?
I've had nothing yet, so I'm waiting for Diane to have a go at me on Messenger.
Would I ever do that? You better eat something, missus.
DJ Lee?
I haven't got a plate. I've just got no appetite yet, mate. I'm still in sort of recovery. What's happened to Chris and Callie? Are they on holiday?
Chris is sunning it up somewhere in Benidorm, I think.
And Callie's with Harry Lewis.
I don't know.
I don't know. She might be at Horses, Mike Callie.
Yeah.
Right.
Haru?
I've had a chicken parmesan and chips and a new tango drink called Tango Mango. Really nice.
That sounds nice. And last but not least, Robbie.
What else do you have on a Friday night? A little dirty kebab waiting for me in a couple of hours.
Oh, very nice.
I had some chicken and chips. Right. We're 5 minutes up. Happy days. Right. So hopefully I can... Right, there we go. Right, so I want to say thank you everybody for coming along. If you like what you're listening to and hearing and watching, on podcasts or podcast services, just search for Chickens on the Loose. Also gives a follow on here, on Twitter, BraceHodge1. Give us a follow on YouTube. I'm nearly at 1,000. So everything will be there. Also, we have got a small Facebook page, that's Up the Chickens on Facebook. We do Golden Goal every England game and also every Bradford City game. Possibly might be doing Super 6 next year. Just have a chat with Callie about that. See what's happening. Also, I've got another Facebook page, just Chickens on the Loose. I just post stuff on there, what I really post all over. Thank you for coming along. Thanks for coming along, Diane, G, Bubbles, Lee, Haru, and Robbie. Hopefully, we will see you whenever England, or if England, should we say, win. If not, we'll be back in August. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and come on, England. Thanks for listening. Good night.